reinforcements. He needed them the most from the ops. In Texas, the bell sounds. Claudio Castagnoli, Samoa Joe starting things off for the respective sides. Joe now battering Castagnoli.
Yeah, Joe being super aggressive here.
The Death Riders, they're going to throw in the side of not just AEW Men's World Champion Hangman Adam Page, but the Ops as well. The Ops that defeated the Death Riders to win the AEW World Trios Championships. But thought that might have been the end of the battle, but not so much, Brian.
Yeah, you see Joe, they're going after Claudio's eyes. You don't see that from Joe. Look at him. He's a beast right now.
It's obviously very personal after what they did to Shibata. I can see why Joe is that intent. And with the size of someone like Claudio, go after his eyes, right? It doesn't matter how big you are, you zone in on the eyeball, man. It's smart. It has Samoa Joe, somebody you know extremely well. He's wrestling this match with purpose, wrestling this match with intent, but unfortunately for him, finds himself dragged into the corner of the Death Riders where the numbers just too great for Samoa Joe.
Yes, but as you guys know, Joe is extremely resilient, battle-tested, tenfold, so it takes a lot to wear him out.
Thanks tomorrow night, maybe in Lakeland, Florida, for AEW Collision. Can't wait to make the trip up the road. You can visit AEWTIX.com to join us. And then next Tuesday, special title Tuesday broadcast of Dynamite, Jacksonville, Florida, home of Daily's Place. I'm excited, man. Can't wait to go back. And then the following night, next Wednesday, Collision, Daily's Place, Jacksonville. AEWTIX.com. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. As now Daniel Garcia, the newest member of the Death Riders, into the match. Hammers Samoa Joe's neck with that elbow.
You gotta just stay on someone like Joe. You can't let him breathe. And the Death Riders know that. You have to keep the pressure on him.
Now Samoa Joe, in addition to being a current AEW World Trios Champion, Brian, a former AEW World Champion, got what it takes to get it done in a unit or just by himself. Death Riders profoundly sweet.
100%. Joe is one of the toughest men I've ever been in the ring with. And he just doesn't stop. He was a tremendous AEW World Champion. And now he's taking it to Hangman, the current AEW Men's World Champion.
Hangman throwing some powerful right hands into the head of Daniel Garcia.
Yeah, speaking of the World Championship, Hangman has stated that he wouldn't have been able to win the World Championship if it weren't for the help of the Ops. Taking care of the Death Riders and all that.
The World Champ's looking great right here. Daniel Garcia slips free of the corner.
Just a little. What was that, Blue Panther?
The champ takes out Garcia on the floor, but you can see we got a clear look at the taped up neck of Hangman Adam Page. That was due to the brainbuster through the table from Kyle Fletcher a few weeks back. But Hangman Adam Page, undaunted, fighting through. But right now, Daniel Garcia gets to his feet and fires off. A very potent to the jaw of Garcia.
Powerful folks, speaking of powerful, powerhouse Hobbs has entered the fray.
Hobbs hits the ropes. Runs through. Double shoulder tackle. Taking out John Moxley. Taking out Claudio Castagnoli.
Left his feet too. Very quick, fleet-footed as a man. The size of Hobbs, he's super quick.
Hobbs in the corner. Short arm lariat takes down Claudio Castagnoli, and now applying pressure to John Moxley in the corner.
Yeah, Hobbs is really learning how to use all that power that he's got.
Moxley got in the arm. Takes down Moxley.
Yeah, I think Hobbs has learned so much teaming with Samoa Joe. He's a completely different wrestler than the man who almost beat John Moxley for the AEW World Championship earlier this year. That was a bad idea. Respect Garcia's fortitude, toughness, mentally, but he might pay for it for sure.
Garcia to the ropes. Just dropped Garcia. Moxley. Drop kick. Sends Hobbs to the outside, and now Moxley. No Hobbs caught Moxley. Slammed him into the ring apron. Or back him into the ring apron now. Hobbs just smashing Moxley. Continues on the Dynamite 6-year celebration. AEW Dynamite 6-year anniversary continues live on TBS and HBO Max. Powerhouse Hobbs desperately needs a tag, but the Death Riders are working over one-third of the AEW World Trios Champions, driving him into the corner. As we take a look, Death, this is where the tables turn for Hobbs. Absolutely a numbers game. Spud keeping a ref away so they can't see what's going on. That massive powerbomb by Claudio on Powerhouse Hobbs. Shut down Hobbs for sure. And the seemingly superhuman strength of Claudio Castagnoli, Brian.
Yeah, Claudio just tossed him out of that powerbomb. Just the impact from Hobbs, that's a big man. That's a big man to toss across the ring like that.
It's like a Fiat landing on the mat. Or the other car. It's going to be a Tony test. Hobbs up. I don't know if he wants, at this point of the match, to stand and trade with Claudio Castagnoli. Hobbs may not be thinking about that. Hobbs just wants the relief. He just wants to get either Samoa Joe or for Hangman Page or for gut wrenches Claudio. And Hobbs trying to flatten out. Too powerful of a just gut wrench. Deadlift now into pin two. Samoa Joe there to break it up. And Dan, you know, they normally would try to break the grip of the guy when he gut wrenched him, but they were working on Hobbs' hand. So he probably couldn't use his hands to break the grip.
Yeah, great point. And Claudio's got such a strong grip anyways. After they worked over Hobbs' fingers, it would be nearly impossible for him to break that grip.
Exactly, but he did the right thing by trying to flatten out. As the man's trying to lift him, but the man trying to lift him is a monster in Claudio. But look at front headlock, tightly applied here. But Will Hobbs, the Powerhouse Hobbs, he brought Claudio up. He brought himself a step closer to the corner, brought himself a step closer to some relief. Can Hobbs get a few more steps? Taking a lot of energy out of Hobbs, but it's happening. It's getting closer to Hangman and Joe. Claudio right-handed the jab, Hangman and Page, and Samoa Joe. There's a power slam. Tough to do after the offense put on Hobbs. Never works to a man the size of Claudio.
And you see Joe just hits him to get in there.
The world champ coming with Page. Beat the tag. Samoa Joe some frustration, but Hangman Adam Page going to work.
And that Joe is reaching for that tag there.
I think you're right. I think that's exactly right, but Hangman got it, and he's cooking for the team right now. Garcia throws the boot. Hangman intercepts, swinging it for Garcia. Hangman missed the first time, didn't miss with the second one. Garcia's in great danger here. Oh, nice job by Garcia. Garcia gets the boot up, but Hangman. Driver, center of the ring, 1, 2. Garcia able to kick out. Not sure how he kicked out, but he was able to. Now Hangman Adam Page bringing the momentum back into the corner of his team, looking for Deadeye here. Oh, nice
is looking for Deadeye.
the tag. Too much. A man who had AEW in the iron grip after he won the AEW World Championship. And the man seated to my left, Bryan Danielson, last year. But it was Hangman Adam Page that ultimately broke that grip, Brian.
Yeah, you have to think, Mox is thinking if he's able to pin Hangman here, he might get another shot at the AEW World Championship.
The Deadeye. Deadeye, perhaps, no.
Now Bulldog Show.
If he sits through, guys, he might be thinking Bulldog. But Hangman has got to be well aware of it as Moxley gets the tag from Claudio Castagnoli. As Claudio, a shot to Samoa Joe. One for Powerhouse Hobbs now.
Pile driver.
And now Castagnoli on the money. Cover. They get two. Hangman able to kick out. Bailey. And Brian, did you notice after that power driver from Moxley, Hangman was immediately clutching the side of his neck.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that, and then even the cover on the kick out. Oh!
Hangman the reversal. 1, 2.
Even on the kick out, he was grabbing his neck.
Spine buster.
Hobbs. Garcia owns himself. And Hobbs, no Garcia. Samantha, he's got a front headlock pull. Hobbs out of the ring, using his leverage there. Hits the Joe. Joe, elbow strike for Garcia. Shoots Samoa Joe. Never saw it coming.
Bloodshot lariat. Counting him shifts.
So close right there. Now Claudio with a neutralizer. We're count of 2. Strong bridge by Castagnoli. He turns it around.
Deny.
Hangman's going to that apron. You know what's coming. Hangman.
Another bloodshot lariat. Yes.